Hey everyone, what's going on? Today I want to talk about alchemizing your energy and how you can do this for yourself. So, this is just fun because I feel that every day I get so many lessons, and if I don't take the time to really vocalize or reflect, I spend a lot of time on my own, and all these revelations are happening throughout my days and just helping me to really live easefully and joyfully, and to be able to sense energy around me, to feel more confident when I am around other people, when I'm speaking up for myself, all of these different things kind of coming together. So, something that I've noticed just within this last day, spending some time after a week of working and 2 weeks really working and being a caregiver, intentionally kind of focusing on how do I kind of bridge this gap of being a healer and also taking care of myself, and how do I bring balance into these worlds. So today and yesterday, I've just really been spending more time with myself, and also experiencing such a flow with my energy and the energy around me in my physical space too. And how I'm noticing by being in a flow with an energetic flow with my physical surroundings and with my body and my mind, that I am like this magnetic creator of so many other things kind of happening around me. People will, text me at different times that I haven't heard from in so long. And so those to me are all the confirmations. We go click, 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 click every time you get that bump, you get that thought, and the buzz happens or the birds chirp. Those are all confirmations, and we're getting so much. If you're paying attention and if you're on this path right now, in this moment, you're gonna find so many other resources, so many other people that are describing what this is. The difference is it's different for every person, and you're going to experience it in different ways. You're going to start to notice that there's a pattern or a flow of the way that people speak about things, that the way that they share and spread their messages. People have cultivated a tone in their voice to really make sure that people know their tone. And what happens is that when you hear my voice and you continuously get to experience me and my voice, your body is going to calibrate to a new system. So if you're coming here for confirmation, for reassurance, for learning new things, from learning from someone who truly embodies what it means to be their own individual, unique person in the world, and also really being able to cultivate and create the things that are expressions of Elliot. So, when you hear my voice, it should be a confirmation. It should do something on a cellular level to let go, to release any other, thoughts or feelings or disbeliefs about what is possible for you in your life. That if you want to go live on your own and you want to live in your own place and you want to learn how to do everything all over again, which is it's just bonkers to me. It blows my mind every day that I am existing at 25 years old, how much I am learning and getting to play with myself as an individual, going out places by myself, not being afraid or being afraid and doing the things anyways. So what I came on here was to talk about the flow of energy. So this morning, just for an example, it was raining outside and I wanted to come sit in the rain. So I, put all my bed away. I cleaned everything up. I put on all warm clothing, and I came and sat outside with a blanket, and I got a cup of tea, and I had a little bowl of nuts, and I just spent, I don't even know how long, but I just allowed myself to be in the pleasurable backyard that is now in my experience. So and then I decided that, some other things happened. You don't need to know every detail of what, I went and did some homework, and then I went and made some breakfast, and then I decided, after having both of my doors open and letting air just waft through and really clear my space for the day, that I wanted to be warm. So I closed all the doors, and I put on my little space heater, and I just thoroughly engorged. I went on the ground and I ate my pancakes and eggs, and then I watched some, YouTube videos that really helped to enliven me and put things into perspective. Made me have all these like clickety click clicks, and then I masturbated and took like probably the deepest, most relaxing naps that I've taken in a really long time. And for someone that spends a fair amount of time being somewhat sedentary, being a caregiver for a 93-year-old woman, I went for a fairly rigorous, not really, but I went for a big hike yesterday, and I took my time with it. I stopped at the top and I danced and I played with the rocks. I got down on all four knees, and I was becoming a creature and stretching my body in new ways, and just letting, again, I want to use the word flow, just letting my body flow the way that I wanted to. And I'm getting to a point where I'm just crawled up on a ball. Like, I feel like I'm making a prayer with the rock, and I'm just feeling everything. Like, there's no words to the experience or things that intentions or for any of it. It was just feeling so grateful for being there with that rock. And I opened my eyes, and my ring, I just got a hematite ring, which is for grounding and protection. And I looked down, and there's like a little piece on the rock, and I'm like, that looks an awful lot like my ring. And I was like, there's a little piece of it. So I'm like, is that my ring? So I turned my hand over, and sure enough, it was broken on the inside. So my ring had done its job, and I was very, very grateful for that. And so I took my ring and I buried it under the ground and said thank you. And now each and every time I have something really extremely special and sacred to me on that mountaintop that no one knows about. And I get to honor myself each and every time I make that climb up the mountain, where I decide I'm gonna work my body today, I'm gonna have fun doing it, I'm gonna share the joy with other people as they're making their climb. Other people are then, encouraging me just literally so effortlessly and joyfully. And it really helps to continue to integrate this strong foundation of energy that is grounded and protected, and continuing to reinforce that it's safe and it is okay to be myself out in the world, however that looks, however that, comes across to other people. I got so much great feedback. I get the looks, I get the verbal confirmations, I get the smiles, I get a lot of great positive feedback. Usually I'm still nervous, and I just, I still get I get so much, so many presents, so many mysterious little surprises that I wouldn't even be able to express all in this 10-minute video. So what I'm trying to express is being cognizant of how much you have with the doors shut, with the energy closed inside. Like, if you think about your house being your body, it has release valves here for burping and down here for farting. and that helps to release air and gases that are being stored and locked up in here. And so that's really important to do for your house as well, to keep that energy flowing. And it's really also okay to kind of like harness in some of that energy, make it really like warm and cozy, and cultivate an experience for yourself that is really nourishing for your soul, to just relax, feel completely able to let go and recharge and be reborn, come back to life, find ways to really re-energize. I found that I wanted to just kind of go back and lay down, but there's these shifts that are happening just easily, just slightly, where I go, I know I like to stand, I don't want to sit, I'd rather lay down. How can I start to do my work again while I'm standing up? So I started standing up, and I spent some time that way, and it really helped my shoulders kind of work at this kind of an angle versus like here crumpled down. So that's what I'm talking about, is just playing and practicing with the slightest little effort, like littlest changes, to kind of feel and sense your own body's cricks and crannies. When you crack, it's great. It's just little confirmations that your body's so happy that you're moving in different ways. So trust yourself, trust your body, and really start to play with not only your physical surroundings, but your inside, your inside, but your outside, like just your whole your entirety. Be able to start playing with that. So that's all for today. Mwah. I will see you all around town.